Welcome back, everybody, to Pivotal Pursuits, the podcast where we help you pivot into the next level of your career and life. I'm your host, Tanya Lowry, and I'm so excited to dive into today's topic. We're going to talk a little bit about something that we all have experienced from time to time, but we really don't like to admit it. It's one word, and it's powerful, y'all. It's called complacency. You know those days when you feel just sort of stuck? It's like you're too tired to go out and have fun, or you're too tired to apply for that job, or you're too tired just to really do anything. And you just feel like you're in a fog and you can't muster that energy to kind of be motivated to go forward. What we want you to do is to really kind of think about that, because today's episode is going to talk about some ways to help move you out of that rut into the life that you definitely deserve and the life that you can have. As we all know, as I said earlier, we all have been there where we become complacent. And so before I kind of delve into some topics that can, kind of help move you forward, one of the things that I'd like to do is talk about, what does the word complacency mean? So I took a moment to look it up, and I want to share with you what dictionary.com says complacency is. Complacency is that feeling of contentment or satisfaction with one's situation or abilities that prevents you from trying harder. Let me say that again. Complacency is that feeling of contentment or satisfaction with one's situation or abilities that can prevent someone from trying harder. And again, like I said earlier when I was just sharing about what today's episode will be about, complacency, we have all dealt with it, and it's something that we have to constantly, fight against. And the reason why is because, as we said earlier, it can put you into a little bit of a box, or i.e. a rut, and kind of leave you there. And it's that moment of when you start to really evaluate, where you're at, what you want to do, and you think about opportunities, but then you say, I'm okay. It's all right. It's really, satisfying where I'm at and what I'm doing. And really, it's another form of fear. And as we talked in our previous episode, fear can be a powerful demotivator, and it also can be a powerful, really aspect of you not wanting to live or being able to live your best life. So let's be very real, right? Career and life complacency can be dangerous. It creeps in like that comfy blanket on a lazy Sunday morning, lulling you into that state of, everything's all right. So today we're going to shake things up just a little bit with a little bit of a wake-up call, like smelling salts for your career. And the reason why that's important is because we want to be able to live the best life that we can. You get one life, and you want to be able to make the best of it and make the most of it and live to the fullest extent of what's available to you. And the world, as we say, it is your oyster. Welcome to Pivotal Pursuits with Tanya Lowry, the podcast dedicated to helping you recognize those pivotal moments in life that can lead to incredible growth. If you've ever felt stuck or held back by fear, you're not alone. I'm here to share my own experiences, like the time I turned down an amazing opportunity at Stanford simply because I let fear dictate my choices. Together, we'll explore how to embrace change, upgrade our lives, and take that crucial step towards the happiness we deserve. Remember, your life is just a pivot away from greatness. So if you're ready to unlock your potential and live the life you truly want, let's dive in. So imagine this. You wake up one day, and instead of hitting the snooze on your ambition, you grab that metaphorical smelling salt and you get ready to tackle life head on. But how do you navigate that way out of the rut, especially if you're feeling complacent? Well, let's explore some practical strategies together. First up is being self-aware. So really, I want you to take a moment to think about, when was the last time that you took a moment to check in with yourself? So for me, I try to do this now on a daily basis. And the reason why I do it on a daily basis is because I really want to ensure that I'm continuing on the path of where I want to be. And I want to live life fully because I've lived for many years and just sort of being complacent. I had the job, I get a paycheck, you go to the grocery store, you come back home, but you know deep down that there's something that you're missing. And it's like you're missing that true calling. And so for me, when I got out of the rut, I wanted to ensure that I never got back into it. So each day I take a moment to sit down and really kind of be one with myself. Some people do this in the mornings when they wake up by meditating. Other people may grab a journal, and other people may, kind of jot things down and kind of take a reflective moment, maybe 2 to 3 times a week. However you do it, that's fine. But you want to make sure that you're checking in with yourself. The second piece of that is when you are checking in with yourself, you got to be honest. So, one of the things that I find very helpful is that I grab a journal. And what I do is I jot down for me what's working well and what isn't. And then really being able to be honest with myself and recognizing that, if I seem to be writing down the same things all of the time and they don't seem to be moving me forward, I could be that I'm stuck in a little bit of a rut. So, how do I break free from that? And one of the things that helped me, and I'll share real briefly, has more to do with my life rather than a career at this aspect, but I also have a career complacency story I'll share as well. But when I was really exploring about wanting to be serious and lose the weight that I had gained over the years, one of the things that I would do, especially when I was ready, is that I would sit down and think about, all right, well, what is it that I'm doing that's either self sabotaging